We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings, over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now the White Sox will have his terrific wheels at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 26.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. To the plate now, number 26, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here it comes, 0-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Salvador Perez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Mondesi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In is Jorge Soler, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The set and the 1-0. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Moncada has it. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Danny Duffy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
This guy's had a super good season up to this point. Kind of on the outside looking in as far as the RBI title goes. Right now, Dero, he's 4th in the league at runs batted in.
You know, it's amazing, Dan. We've chronicled him all season. He's one of those guys, when he strides to the plate, if there's some ducks on the pond, it changes his entire approach at the dish.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Dero, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Right back to the mound, could be an easy 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Duffy sets, coming at him with the 0-1. On the ground to third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Maikel Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Down the third baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Lifted into center field. Dyson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Luis Roberts had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you've been doing.
Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
In now, Leury Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Here's Gerard Dyson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. So his remarkable season continues. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Into the box, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Going back is the center fielder. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Eric Skoglund enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
To the White Sox.
So here's Jose Abreu.
Jose.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Merrifield has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. White Sox on top, 6-0. Stepping up now, Ryan McBroom. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch. And the pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Digging in now, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches?
Adalberto.
He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He singled to open up the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate, number 26. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Royals get one back on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 26 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can you keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 32, Gerard Dyson.
2 men on. 2 out, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Ready with the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Number 7.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to center field. Number 26 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 3 full, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Jorge Soler.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. KC down in order. They're down 7-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's Merrifield on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hunter Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hunter Dozier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And it's fouled away. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.